Thank you so much, Adam, for joining me on Zoom today from Sydney.
Pleasure, Mariah. It's great to be here today and to be talking about what we're talking about.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to say first, it's a real honor to have you sit down with me and have this conversation about meditation, particularly meditation in sport.
Yeah, no, thanks. It's definitely something that's, I'm very grateful to have come across it, and I've been able to utilize it not only in a professional sense in my footballing career, but also post-football career in the last 5 years.
I would like to ask you first, where did you first find meditation?
It's an interesting one. I think a lot of people come to meditation, looking, for answers or a tool to help them slow down, or even just to be able to be present in certain situations. And for us, Paul Roos took over the Swans in 2003, and his wife Tammy was teaching meditation, and she took a group of us through meditation over the 3 to 4 or 5 years. And during that time, we did it in groups, we did it one-on-one, and she really taught this 12-week course of deep meditation and being able to utilize that meditation and slowing down, because, in a professional athlete's routine, it's always go, 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 high performance, high stress, high KPIs that people are always looking at. So to be able to teach us meditation, not only to help us slow down and relax, but more importantly, what we learned about, coming to meditation was this was time for you and you only, and to be selfish for that time that you're dedicating to yourself, that it's important to you and part of your daily routine.
Yeah, amazing. That's incredible that Paul Roos' wife was the one that introduced you to it. Was it something that you then had to do on your own time, or was it something that you actually did at the club?
It's one of those things that we didn't want to do it at the football club. We wanted it to be separate to our football. There was a group of 10 of us that went through the course together. We'd go to Paul and Tammy's house in Randwick, and we'd all find a spot on the floorboards, make ourselves comfortable, and she would educate us that way. She ran a couple of those courses a year for players, but there was a core group of about 10 of us that went every week, and we made sure that we checked in every week with each other, and to share experiences of what we were doing at home, and different techniques of meditation that we were able to try with Tammy as well, which was really good to know, because sometimes you might just be in a hotel room, a dark space, and just being able to light a candle and to watch that flame burn whilst you're listening to your own breath, and how that can help get you to a meditative state. So there's lots of different techniques that we learned, and found out that there was different techniques that was good for you. And for me, I always like to mix it up, my meditation techniques, and I really benefited from that process.
And did you find that you were getting results immediately, or did it take a little bit of time to get the results from the meditation?
Yeah, look, I think people, when they get into meditation, I wasn't expecting huge results straight away. I think what I was doing was, it's like any skill that I was doing on the football field. To become good at it, you have to practice. And meditation is exactly the same. The more you practice, the more benefit you get from it, the better you become at it. Noticing whilst you're meditating or try to meditating, the thoughts going through your head, and being able to acknowledge, okay, I'm thinking, I need to stop thinking, let's concentrate back onto the breath again. And then, you start the routine again with your breathing cycle. So for me, it is a skill. It's something that for me now, I can go into a meditation, and by the 10th exhalation breath, I'm pretty much down and out, and I've got a pretty clear mind, and find myself just sometimes coming to 10, 15, sometimes 30 minutes later, and time has already passed me. So getting that real benefit of going to that deep place, being able to completely switch off and let my body and consciousness repair anything that's happening inside me.
Yeah, incredible. Do you think that you are going to introduce your beautiful little daughter Adelaide to meditation?
Yeah, definitely. I see the benefits of meditation, not only for adults, but for children as well. I think for young minds to be able to slow down and to be present and to try and teach those children. I think meditation's been used quite a fair bit in America actually for kids who have been in detention centres, who have faced a lot of pain. So to be able to help them heal through meditation is something that is what I've seen. And I definitely think teaching young Adelaide, my daughter, the benefits of meditation and being able to do that together is another fun thing that we can do, and it's another way that we can help her connect with her mind and her own thoughts that happen.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I think it's such a special thing to be able to gift that to the younger generation and to be able to do that as a family as well. I think that's really incredible. I wanted to ask you one other question as well. You've been super candid and really open about the racial vilification that you experienced during your playing career. And I was wondering if you practiced meditation and if you found benefits from that during some of the darker times.
Yeah, definitely. I think what helped me through that sort of last 2 years of my career was being able to meditate with all this crap happening around me and all this negativity surrounding me. And it just made me really clear that this is just a small moment in my life, and that there are so many other elements to my life that I'm passionate about, that I enjoy, and that football was becoming one of those places where I didn't enjoy it. My passion was had left me, and I knew in my heart that it was time to move on, and I was already made clear of that decision in my mind halfway through my last season. And the meditation really helped me do that. I remember when I had the week off, I went up to the Flinders Ranges, and I went and meditated out on country, out in caves, out on mountains, in riverbeds, and I just became so clear of what I needed to do, and that was to get myself out of this toxic environment. And as soon as I did that, I started to feel a lot better, and I started to heal on what was an 18-year career, and of all that negativity, leaving that behind, which no doubt that meditation really helped that.
That's incredible. I really appreciate you sharing that with us as well, and being so open to share that with us. It's also just, I think, really beneficial for other people to hear that, because they can use meditation, to know that they can use meditation as a tool when they're struggling with some really hard times. So thank you.
Pleasure.
And I just wanted to ask one last little tip. So you are a new father. You were saying to me earlier that Adelaide is 17 months old now. How do you say, or what kind of advice would you have for new parents trying to fit meditation into their daily schedule?
Yeah, it's really important. I think any parent out there right now, it's you just struggle with time. There's always something you should be doing, and what I would say to them is, just by giving yourself 10 minutes, whether it's something you do with your partner or not, but 10 minutes every day, it actually gives you the strength, the clarity to do all the other things that you're meant to be doing during that period of time. It really is something that's so empowering to you, because what you're doing by meditating is you're choosing you first. And by you being the best that you can be, the other people around you will benefit: your wife, your partner, your husband, your baby. So for me, it's almost like you're choosing not to do it, then you're not choosing yourself. And then that way, the people that sacrifice because of that are the people that you love around you. So by actually being the best that you can be, and meditation can help you do that, you're actually choosing you first, which actually benefits everyone else around you.
Great advice. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much. That was incredible. Thank you so much for your candor and for your time. Just really, really, really grateful.
No, I appreciate it, and congratulations on what you're doing. I think it's great to keep spreading the positiveness around meditation and the support that it can bring, but also the strength that it can build within the individuals.
Yeah, I completely agree. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.